So Arda Guler is just a different level. And in my opinion, he showed in this game that he is unbenchable. You cannot bench Arda Guler after this kind of performance. And I told you guys, all of you guys that want to say Arda Guler is a mid player, saying he's not good, saying all of these different types of things. You have been shut up yet again. MVP, man of the match performance. Man of the match. So for context, Real Madrid just beat Levante 2-0 and it was not a good performance whatsoever. You can go look at that first half display. Look at the lineup. You can see Arda Guler is not playing. So he's not playing, and guess what? You're seeing Camavinga, Tchouameni, Bellingham, Valverde. You're basically seeing no creativity. No creativity whatsoever. These guys are just passing around, no runs. And even if the attackers are making runs, these players in the midfield are not gonna spot it. Camavinga is not gonna spot it. Tchouameni is not gonna spot it. Bellingham is not gonna spot it. Because these guys don't have good vision. They have decent vision, but they don't have that extraordinary vision where they can make insane passes at the exact right time and then still pull it off. And pull it off consistently. Because I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm saying they are not consistent in it. Whereas if you look at Arda Guler, no matter what match you're watching him play, he's very consistent in his passing. Very consistent in his vision. So you see a very inspirationless match, especially in the first half. These guys were not playing good. They were not moving well. Passing was off. The fans were booing. And it was very boring. The first half was so boring. And I'm not gonna lie, as I'm watching the first half, about 20 minutes in, I'm thinking, when is he gonna put Arda on? When is Arbeloa gonna put Arda on? I didn't care if it was the 20th minute, the 30th minute. Put Arda on. Take one of them off. You can take Camavinga off. You can take Tchouameni, all of them. Any single one. It won't matter. It doesn't matter because they were all very directionless. And then the second half came. Arda Guler gets put on alongside Franco Mastantuono. And immediately you're seeing a different type of level. A different type of creativity. Beautiful passing, good runs. The game started opening up because Arda Guler he just knows what he's doing. The one penalty, which was the first goal, he saw the run of Mbappe. He put in a beautiful pass. Mbappe gets to it. He falls down, penalty, and Mbappe scores the first goal. Penalty is what it is. So now we're moving on. You're seeing Güler continuously getting the ball, making good passes. At one point he even found Bellingham with a great pass and Bellingham kicks straight to the keeper. Goal scoring opportunity. He kicks straight to the keeper. But the game goes on. Güler still doing good passing, good vision, everything. And then it comes to the corner kicks. And we know how good he is with the corner kicks. He assists Raúl Asensio's goal from the corner kick. What more can you expect? He did it in the previous match even though we lost against Albacete. He put in the corner kick. And we scored because of him. Well, actually, it wasn't even just one corner kick. It was two corner kicks. The Mastantuono goal, in which he put that cross in. And then the Gonzalo goal, in which Güler also put that cross in. And he's so underrated. It's sad how people always tell me, oh, you overrating Güler. You don't know ball. They were saying I don't know ball. Now listen, everyone is inclined to their own opinion. But it's like, do the people just watch with a blindfold? Do they watch how do they watch these games? Do they just completely ignore everything that Güler does on the pitch? Like, can I give an example? Even the Barca match, we lost. Güler came up as a sub and almost created a goal. Almost. But Carreras, he kicked straight to the keeper. But either way, people were telling me that he had a trash performance against Barca. That is when I knew you can't just listen to people on the internet. You can't listen to their opinions, their comments. They don't know what they're talking about. You need to literally watch the game with your eyes. And I swear, you guys don't realize the gem that we have in this team. Arda Guler can become a star in any other club. Genuinely. If he joins any other team, he will be the main guy in that team. Like if he was to go on loan, let's just say, maybe Arsenal. that guy would be the main player in Arsenal. He would be the main focal point. Arsenal would become Arda FC. They would become Güler FC. And I feel like this game showed us that he is very important to this team and he has to overall start every match. But can we also talk about his pass accuracy? I feel like this is an underrated thing that people don't realize. Whenever he plays, all his long balls goes directly to the player. All of his passes go directly to the player. He rarely makes mistakes. Yes, he did make a mistake in this match, but he rarely does make mistakes. And I said this in the last video, if Güler wants to be the best, he has to get the goal scoring part of the game down. That's the last part. That is the last thing he needs to do. Because remember in 2024, the man was scoring. It was insane. If he can just start scoring, we're talking about Ballon d'Or. Okay, so let's talk about the other players. Let me just talk about Vinny Jr. So Vinny Jr. before the match, he was emotional because he didn't expect the Bernabeu to be booing him, whistling him, and it looked like he was near to tears. And I feel bad obviously, but you have to also understand why the fans are booing. You have not been playing good. Yeah, I take the fan side. I am a fan. I'm gonna take the fan side. These players deserved it. Absolutely. If they don't get booed, the level of the club is gonna go down. We will become the next Manchester United. Next player I want to talk about is Franco Mastantuono. Now he's been going underrated. Listen, I've not spoken about him in quite a long time. Ever since he came back from injury, he's been doing some sneaky things. Some sneaky good passing, sneaky good runs, good shots. He almost scored a beauty in this match. He's underrated and I feel like we're not talking about him enough. Of course, scoring is always better. He did score in the previous match. It was a bit scrappy. But I see a lot of improvement from Franco. He's truly adapting. Listen, you guys can quote me on this. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't think Real Madrid are gonna win anything this season. And the reason why I say that is simply the Copa del Rey was the most winnable thing for Real Madrid. Easily the most winnable thing. And then they got knocked out by Albacete. Now, the main reason why I think we're going trophyless is I don't think we beat any of the top European clubs. Matter of fact, I don't think we've beaten any of the top European clubs outside of Spain. We lost to Liverpool, lost to Man City. We beat Juventus, but are Juventus really seen on that level still? I don't think so. I think we lose to Arsenal. I think we lose to PSG. Or we did lose to PSG. I think we lose a lot of these matches. But either way, that's my thoughts. Listen, if you truly enjoyed this video, smash a like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, because I know you're gonna enjoy these videos that we're posting here. But if you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace out.